Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura Watson and I wanted to make a quick video for you today to talk about perception of what is being good at art or painting or what a good artist means to some people. And what I wanted to share is that the same person with the same skill set can produce all different levels of work, and it's not really so much on how good you are, it's how much time you have and how much thought you want to put into your work. So, for example, some of my more polished work here is a picture of the country diarrhea that I've created last year. So, this is fairly polished and looks a bit more realistic. This apple is done in pure watercolor and it's on Arches professional watercolor paper. So my skills are exactly the same painting this as they are painting these bleeding hearts. And this is my sort of field notes nature sketchbook or nature journal. And it's done with watercolor and waterproof ink. And this is a lot more casual. And I'll see if we can zoom in a little here. So it's less refined and maybe a little bit more illustrative than realistic. However, my skills are exactly the same. The difference is I'm using more of an inexpensive sort of craft quality watercolor paper here. And I'm not taking very much time to do this. This is for my own personal joy and fulfillment of being able to create many things quickly because I love capturing nature and native plants as the season sort of progresses. And I also have kids and a very busy home life. And so I have a 1.5-year-old running around while I'm doing this. So it's not always to do with how good you are. It's also a lot to do with what type of supplies you use, how much time you have to put into your work, and how much focus that you are able to put into your work. And I think that sometimes social media really skews our vision of what is good or what it takes to be a good artist. And there's all levels of that. So if you are willing to put 3 hours into one painting and take it really slowly, follow all the steps of tutorial, maybe transfer your drawing and do everything, you'll probably get more of a pleasing finished product than if you sit down for 10 minutes and just quickly draw something freehand and do an ink and wash layer of paint over it, which is like my field journal. But it doesn't mean that you're not as good of an artist either way. Both are amazing and good because you're still sitting down and being creative and exploring and learning. I also sort of have a happy medium in between these two. And this is the more recent nature journal for my featured native plants that I've been working on that I've shared a few of on YouTube already. I actually have quite a few of these filmed and I just need the time to edit and put voiceover to them. So I look forward to sharing a lot more with YouTube, as well as more full-length video lessons of these in the watercolor garden soon, hopefully. So anyway, there are 3 levels of work here, and it's all the same artist with the same skill set. But all of these different levels of work are fitting into a different part of my life when I have a different amount of time and focus to put into my watercolor painting. And so the moral of this story is don't be so hard on yourself if you feel like you're not creating polished work or what you're really pleased with, because it's really how much time you have to put into it. And right now, summer is upon us. And so a lot of people that are interested in botanical painting might not want to sit inside and do a very formal painting and spend hours and hours indoors doing that, when often, like me, you want to garden, you want to go hiking, go to the beach. And so maybe these more finished formal paintings are things that are good to focus on in fall, winter. And then perhaps more of these casual field note style things are things you can take with you outdoors and take pictures and then just do like a quick drawing and sketch. So you're still creating and you're still learning, but it's not taking as much time and there's not such high stakes if you make a mistake, because I have plenty of mistakes in this field notes book, and None of these are perfect. The drawings aren't perfect, but the point of it is that it brings me a lot of joy. So I hope this inspired you and that you decide that there's a way you can continue creating your botanical art in the beautiful summer season ahead of us. And I will see you in the next video. If you're interested in taking a free class and learning more about my 3-step painting method and how I apply watercolor painting to my botanical art, then check out the video description for a link to sign up for that free class today.